Hello, 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 and welcome to A Woman's Experience podcast. It is going down tonight with our girl talk with me and my girl. Listen, I ain't hesitating. We pulling our own ENT. Let's go.
Hey, girl.
Hey, hey, we
Hey.
are here. It is A Woman's Experience podcast with me, your girl, Coach J, and Coach T. We missed y'all. I think we took a slight break after the brunch, but we definitely missed y'all. And so here we are. T, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm trying to find us so I can share on Facebook. Are we
I
just
know,
inside the
I
group
know.
tonight?
Yeah, huh?
Are we just inside the group tonight?
No, you can go to my timeline. It's there too. So, everybody, while we are trying to get us shared out, be sure to share us out. Go. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. We are on Spotify, wherever you may be. Share us out. Copy the link. Share us out. Once you share us, you are here with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you let us know you here. Like, hit us with that "Hey Jay" and "Hey T" in the comments. Let us know that you are in the room. Tell us where you are watching in this broadcast from tonight. Be sure to share and tell us, hey, let us know. Let us know. Give us a second, you guys, just to get us shared out as well. I
I'm
hope you
just
guys. Hmm?
lighting up inboxes.
Share us out.
Listen, everybody's saying, remind me. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna tap in tonight. Okay, bet.
Here you go. Here we go. Tap all the way in. So I hope everybody had a super good what's today? Monday. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't do me. Don't. Today is Monday.
it is
Um,
Monday.
I hope it was good. I hope it was
Yeah.
great. I hope you determine how your day went, regardless of what the obstacles may have been. I hope that you said not today, Satan.
Yes. Look.
Not today.
Oh,
Not
not
today.
today.
We're not doing it today.
Hey,
Hello, hello,
Rhonda.
love.
Show did.
Oh dear.
I feel like if I blink 3 times, this ledge gonna fall off. Jesus Christ.
Girl, listen, I'm sitting here.
Try to keep this straight face tonight because I can't be blinking too much. I
Love
love you
you
too.
too. Love you too, cuz. Love you too, Rhonda. All right, y'all, give me one more second. Because clearly I keep
Falling. No, no Alicia Keys. All right.
Eee. I can't even find. Maybe it wasn't
Oh
meant to
shoot.
be.
It was meant to be. Keep looking.
Oh, okay. Okay, there one. Look at you.
See?
Look at
See?
you.
See?
Look, trying to hit them up. I'm ready for tonight because I missed everyone. I promise.
I know. I feel like it's been longer than it's been though. Did
It
we
do
do we
seem that
didn't
way, don't it?
we missed August.
We missed August. Yeah, we
Yeah,
did
that's
miss
why.
August.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
Leona. Hey, love. How you doing?
This summer just went by way too fast.
It
Um
did.
and I'm ready for fall to fall. Like I want fall to come in and do your thing because it's been hot down here in hot
It's
Atlanta.
yeah. It's I'm ready for it too. I ain't even gonna act like I'm not. I'm totally ready for it too.
Uh-huh. And pumpkin
Um,
spice everything, me please.
Cause fall is actually my favorite season. I don't know about anybody else. Like fall,
Well,
see. Hey,
I
Mika
love
Nicole.
fall. I want to wear some sweaters and boots.
Right. Like I'm a scarf girl. I'm a shawl girl. I'm a sweater girl. I'm a
Yes,
cardigan type of
yes,
girl.
yes, and yes. I'm a
I
blazer
literally have been putting
girl.
outfits in my head that I already gonna do for the fall. Like it's really crazy. But I love the
I'm
fall.
really upset I'm not gonna make it to the bonfire. Like,
I know. So since we're here, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. October 5th.
why not?
Why not? So October. Hey Angel. Hello Angel.
Hey,
Um
Angel.
October 15th, we going to have an campfire and cocktails situation. It's going to be super, super nice. I'm excited about it. We're going to watch a movie outside. We're going to have the projector screen outside. We're going to have the bonfire pits. We're going to have a photographer there. We're going to have
I need to
um,
get flued out.
concessions. Yeah, come on, sis. Come on. We're going to have concessions. So hot chocolate, s'mores. We're going to have drinks there, adult drinks. So it's definitely going to be a whole entire vibe, like a whole entire vibe.
Yes.
Hayride. Like we going to be grown ass women and going to get on hayrides. Because
The
why
way
not?
I would get on a hay ride,
Because it's going to be a whole
put
vibe.
on
Like
my
it's our
plaid
night.
and
Yeah.
sit there and sip and kiki all night. Okay.
Yes. I'm
That's,
excited about it. Like
that's,
I I'm excited about it. So it is going to be $25 to come, and then you have concessions once you get there. Our ladies, Shanetta Witherspoon and Alicia Lamb. If you are friends with them on Facebook, if you want to connect with them, if you have any questions, they can help you. I kind of want to start doing, to be honest, like I ain't taking away from this bonfire, like the campfire cocktails. This is going to be a vibe, but I kind of want to start doing like quarterly little events and having
mm-hmm.
ladies from the We Society, if they want to host it, like be a host, they can. I think that's the vibe I'm going with come this upcoming year. So they can definitely hear from me, just have more information about that. But campfire cocktails is going down.
I like.
Campfire cocktails is going down. Yeah, I love it. I'm actually excited. So thank you for everybody who has joined us. Thank you for dropping the hellos in the comments. We appreciate you guys. As you guys
Mm-hmm.
join, more people join. Be sure to say hello. Let us know that you're here. Um, we definitely want to hear from you tonight. We're gonna first, because we did skip August. Let's talk about this brunch.
I wish we had a slideshow. Like it was a movie. It
Mhm,
definitely was a movie.
mhm. It was. It really was. Angel says, "Get with me." I've been thinking about doing something like that. Okay, Angel, let's get it. I love it. You know how if you don't say no, you won't know. Now I got somebody that's
Okay.
already ready to host something. Okay, that
And
excites
she
me.
is a real go getter. Like I
I
stand
love
behind
it.
anything Andrew's trying to do 100%. Like
I
she that
love
chick.
it, Angel. I love it. You're my
Why
angel.
we trying to sing tonight though? Like
I'm so excited. I know.
we need to do karaoke and I'm coming home.
Say less. Say less. Karaoke is coming to a event near you. Okay. Hey, Christina,
Hey girl, hey, that's my friend.
my
That's my
friend.
friend. Yes, so that's good.
Doing our calendar now. Okay, I'm down. I'm down. Trying. Listen, Angel is already on it. Angel, listen.
Angel is like you though. Real talk.
Is she? That's awesome.
She same
I love it.
energy.
Ooh, ooh. So that means I can start a sentence and she'll finish it. I feel like
Uh,
that's the vibe you just gave me. I feel like that's the vibe you're gonna.
I
She'll
don't
already
know if
be
y'all
like,
this what we gonna do. Like you gonna say we could do it. She gonna pull out the calendar and be like, this
She
date
already
works for
said,
me.
yeah, here we go. Here we go. I feel like she'll already have dates before we get off the live tonight. I ain't even go like, I love it. Ah, she said right now. Right
See,
now.
those the two of y'all together is gonna be like Red Bull.
I love it. I love it. So get
Straight.
ready. Everybody get ready. Society, get ready. It's going down. It's going down. We are. And we is. And we are. So, all right. The brunch was the entire. Listen, I cannot say enough how beautiful you are. You was at the brunch, sis. You was absolutely beautiful.
Me, everybody was so beautiful. Like,
yeah, everybody came representing. They had their colors on, and they was just like, Angel said,
every woman there understood the assignment.
They
like,
did.
Not
Like,
even just their dress, their vibe, their energy, the excitement, the love, the support, the vulnerability. Like, everybody matched on all levels. It was just
everything.
It was just
I
magic.
Still keep
magic.
From time to time, I think about it, and I'm just like, yo,
yeah.
these women came through.
They came through, really.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I love it.
And Rhonda percolating. I'm like, we pushing 40.
I feel like we should give her the Percolator Queen Award. Because
she got the Megan knees.
Somebody bring pressure to Rhonda next year for the percolator. Let's do that.
Let me start practicing.
She was out there percolating.
She was like, I got a good 10 to 15 seconds of doing the percolator in me. Then I'll finish. That is a lot of.
No, I don't have it in me.
10 to 15.
It's time for the percolator. I can maybe.
That's my song.
Before it even gets to the percolator, and then I'm done. Once it's the little tick tock, ain't even.
Listen, DJ Nice when he did that Cash Money taking over for the 99. I'm like, girl, you on the stage? Girl, keep it classy. Girl. Don't hurt them knees.
But it would have been fine because you guess what? The energy that the ladies had, they would have just been dancing right with you. We would have just adapted.
He was gonna have to cut that.
Huh?
I think he realized I can't play this whole song. That tear these people.
Leona said, "I love the event. It allowed me to socialize with other women. Listen, in an amazing space."
Everything was beautiful. The women was, everybody was beautiful. Everybody showed up, did their thing, but the decor was phenomenal. Yeah, she did an amazing job. Everywhere you look, little just details that made you go and realize how much thought was put into everything. So thank you. Just shout out to you because the affirmations, the we signs, like I know all those were things that were really important to you, and it definitely was shining through on each table. Everywhere you look, there was just like a little bit of hug.
Leave a tiny hug. Oh, thank you. That was what I was going for.
Yeah, it was great.
Awesome. What else was I going to say? There was something. I just appreciate the vendors. I appreciate every lady that came. I appreciate you guys showing love to the vendors as well.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the food was amazing. The photographers were great.
They were great.
Yeah.
They really were great.
And the DJ did his thing. Let's see. Yeah. Everybody that played a part did an amazing job. I appreciate it. And that was something that a lot of people were sharing, like the team executed very well. So I appreciate that. And then quite a few ladies gave reviews. Those reviews were coming out. So let me tell y'all something. I'm just going to go ahead and drop it. I'm thinking like leopard print type of vibe next year for the brunch. What do y'all think? I'm thinking like a leopard print.
I like leopard. Tonio, he joke on me all the time about wearing leopard because you can't tell me nothing. If I put on some leopard, I got on a heel and a black shirt and a red lip. Yeah, that's it.
I think that's what we're going next year. All right. So you've been good, T?
I've been good. I've been busy. Thank you. I've been busy. I've been trying to be intentional about downtime. But everything's picking back up now business wise. I had about after the brunch, the way I had my clients was to gave myself the whole month of August pretty much with no coaching, or I was finishing up my last coaching client. So now I'm taking on 2 more clients, and it's like, okay, girl, here we go. Grind it out for the rest of the year.
Yep. Thank you, Angel. She said it was so classy. It's so classy. Or are you saying leopard print is so classy?
Leopard print is classy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole vibe. Yeah, I have been actually working, but I turned the working meter down a notch or two. So your girl has been resting more as well. So
I'm proud of you for that.
I know, I've been reflecting back, like first quarter, second quarter, I was in true absolute beast mode. I recognize that now. And I've definitely been, resting, which is definitely has been needed. But I definitely been resting, which kind of goes into what I was going to talk about and what I'm going to be talking about on a webinar on Thursday, actually. On Thursday is the soft girl season or soft girl era, as you can call it. I think I've definitely, not that I've like some type of extra aggressive. Now there are some seasons where I was just like, type of situation. But I definitely can say I've been transitioning with fall coming in. I definitely have been relaxing, trying to stay in a place of peace and just being in this soft, let me get this rest. I'm just not going to do it type of place. So, somebody laughing because I did it. We all know we have those moments of attack.
Everybody got a little bit of DMX in them.
Yeah, like let somebody mess with them children of ours. We be ready to go. What? Mm-hmm. Here's the peace, the calm before the storm.
Exactly. I was going to say, though, it's really important that we do that we try to stay in the most peaceful state that we can. My friend Christina and I, we were having a conversation. Like, we went to the Bad Boys concert, the reunion tour, and she told me about it. And I had no recollection of this tour. Granted, the memories from Facebook popped up. Like, she showed me pictures and videos. I'm like, I had the most amazing time. It bothers me that I can't remember it. But I've also have had trauma and been diagnosed with PTSD. So it was something that I brought up to my therapist. And I was asking her, and she was like, well, that's kind of da-da-da-da. She was like, but going over some things that can help. She was saying about our brain matter and just how when you stress, when you're worried, when you're anxious, depressed, it depletes that. And that's like with your memory. Mm-hmm. So she was like, well, it's really important with you having had trauma and been diagnosed with PTSD. It's important that you really try to be chill because, you're depleting memories and things. So we all have to really be serious about, trying to live a stress-free or less stress life, learning to let things go and just kind of chill.
I've never heard it shared like that. Like
Yeah.
it takes away. I know of things being blocked out, like memories. You know what I'm saying? But I never heard it as it being tied to the stress. It makes
Me
sense.
either.
It makes sense, but I've never heard it that way. Because there's certain
Yeah.
things that I need to remember, like some things, some great things. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't
Like,
need a stressful place or overwhelmed place to take away the great thoughts or memories
yeah.
that I
You can
have.
actually Google the images. It's crazy. It shows you like what your brain looks like when you're stressed and what it looks like when you're dealing with anxiety, what it looks like when you and it's just shrinking. Like not
Yeah,
your brain, but like the gray matter in your brain, the matter
yeah,
that shows your memory or whatever. But I was like, girl, I'm about to be so chill.
so chill. That alone, like I say less. Oh, say less. I got. uh,
Like I had a conversation with one of my cousins today. She posted about matching energy. She was gonna match energy, and I'm like, I don't even believe in matching energy. That's too stressful.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I
I
ain't
used
got
to think that
time.
I was like, oh yeah, matching energy, but I'm just like, no, have that. I'm gonna keep this energy here that keeps me in a place of peace. Like, have that energy. I
Yeah,
don't got time. It's
no,
too.
it ain't matching energy.
Mm-mm.
But messed me up.
Especially when you're trying to be in a place of being intentional about, hey, I need to do this for myself in my life, right? So when you're trying to be in that place, what has always happened or what you have always decided would be what you need to do, if it ain't working, you got to change it. So that's
Yeah,
another thing. Like, go, 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 go. Like, I am one that is strong about, it's all about the momentum. It's all about the momentum. It's all about keeping it going, keeping it going. But listen, let me tell everyone, hear me clear. It's all about the balance,
yeah,
right?
you do have to have balance.
And if you don't have that balance, like that momentum is gonna be you first, you're gonna get burnt out. Second, you're gonna be somewhere laying in a corner with a blanket covered or a blanket, rocking somewhere. Like, and then you disappear. Like it's just and then where does that leave your goals? Where does that leave the
Still
vision or the
incomplete most
dreams
of
that
the
you have?
time.
Huh?
I said still incomplete most of the time because you
Yeah,
deplete it before you
yeah,
can finish it.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, it reminds me of my word for myself this year was to thrive.
Yeah.
Last year it was, well, 2021, 2020, it was survive. And then last year it was to strive. And I watched a sermon by Pastor Michael Todd with Transformation. It was one years and years ago, but he was just talking about how we always try to be hustling and grinding and doing the thing, but sometimes God wants us to slow down and just strive.
Yep.
Like, and if we sometimes slow down, we're trying to be God, we're trying to be, the creator and do, but sometimes we just need to slow down and let him do
Yeah.
what he do.
Yeah. For sure. For
But it's
sure.
seasons, because there are seasons where you need to get it out the
There
mud. You
are
gotta go.
seasons. There are
So you just
seasons.
have
There
to
are
be in tune
seasons
with
where
it.
you gotta push, you gotta go because it's the timing. It's time to do. But then there are seasons where you can't miss what you need to hear or what you need to do in that season as well. So that it goes back to that balance, like because
Yeah.
um they are specific things in my rest that I needed to hear and that I needed to know that need to be revealed to me. But if I was constantly going, I would have never seen it because
Right.
clearly my
Yeah.
head would have been down. I would have been in work mode. You see what I'm saying?
Busy.
So it's
Yeah.
just like whether we call it a soft girl season or just hey girl, go back to you, go back to what you need, type of thing. It just needed. So there was a question I wanted to ask, and I want everybody to drop in the comments how you feel. So far as like going into our soft girl season and whatever that looks like to you. Um,
Mm-hmm.
um, I guess like soft to me, it's not so much of because some people can look at being soft as being weak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, but I feel like being in a soft girl season, your soft season, is actually you being even stronger because those things that um you quote unquote would be more aggressive in is you being in what protection mode, um
Exactly.
not trusting,
That's right.
you know,
Yeah.
you constantly feeling like you have to be the first instead of watching what's going on and then responding. So you would think that is what is strong, that is what you have to be that way. But tapping into that soft place for me is saying, I'm just going to allow myself to see what is going to be. I'm going to
Yeah.
stay in this place of peace, but I'm going to still create this boundary for me because I'm not going to allow it to take me out of peace, but I'm just going to see. I'm not going to be the answer. I'm not going to be the one that is no, this the protected. No, we don't need to do that. This is this. I'm not going to be. It's just because people need to see for themselves whether that is
Mm-hmm.
allowing them to be in a different season or not. They need to see for themselves. So, to me, um, my question is, what does being soft look like for you in this season? In a soft girl season, what does being soft look like for you?
I, for me, um, being in a, and this is something that I've actually started practicing, trying to practice anyway. When I was doing therapy, it came up like about how we develop these things to protect ourselves, and we come off as being strong, but really it's a survival mechanism.
Yeah.
And I just was like, yo, I'm tired. I'm tired of being a strong black woman, and don't make me weak because I'm tired. Because the thing is, I could do it. I don't want to
Don't
know
want
more.
to. Right.
And
Right.
I can say I don't want to. And so for me, is really embracing that I don't want to do that. I don't want to always being the one trying to figure out everything. And do I always let it go? Absolutely not. That's why I'm saying I'm trying to be soft. Like,
Right.
but I'm a
Right.
lot softer than I was. But it's also being vulnerable enough to be like, why can't I be soft? What is
Right.
blocking me from being soft? And
Right.
then, addressing the issue. And then it's surrounding myself with women like you who allow me to be my most authentic self, where I can show up to with you and we can talk Bible, we can talk trap,
Yeah.
we can talk business,
Yeah.
whatever, because
Yeah.
you accept me
Yeah.
in whatever state, and
Right.
I never feel judged. It's important to have those women where we can just show up and be
Yeah.
soft with.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
So,
mean, and that's another thing. You may be around someone that, or a person. We as women may be around people who, in a certain time of my life, they was our ride or die. A
right.
certain time of our life, they can hold it down. But if you evolving into a different you or a better you,
A healed you.
a healed you,
That's
you
it,
are
Jay.
evolving into a healed you.
Yes.
You can't allow those places where just that reckless side, that hard side. That when you're healed, you gotta be soft.
Yeah. And you handle things differently. Like, you know, you don't have to come out swinging all the time. You can sit, like you said, sit back and just watch things unfold.
Yeah,
You ain't got to act out. We ain't got to
yeah,
do all that.
because you ain't got to prove yourself.
Not
You're
a bit.
confident in who you are to know You can love me or hate me. I know who I am, and I'm just not going to try to prove anything different for you. The
Right.
only person that I need to prove that to is me.
Yeah.
And
And
so,
being honest and vulnerable with ourselves, because sometimes we have convinced ourselves that, we don't feel hurt. Like, it be a lie. It's the lie they taught us when we was little. Sticks
yes,
and
they
stones will
did.
break your bones, but words will never hurt you.
Yeah,
Words
they do.
definitely hurt
They
more
hurt.
than sticks and stones because your body can heal, but them scars emotionally take work.
The memories,
It's
right?
not
The
automatic.
memories. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Words
So
hurt.
it's a lot of like unlearning things
It
that
is.
we've held as fact or truth when really it's not.
We held it as Bible. Like it was
We
supposed
held it as Bible, and even
yeah.
stuff that people have said as Bible has been their opinions.
It's been their opinion. And we adopt it as
Held it
our
as the
truth.
God honest
And
truth.
God. So then we have to be defensive when we just don't have to. You just be like, oh, okay, that's what you feel like. Because we have is the crazy part of it is we as women adopt the identity that people tell us is our identity when it's not the case. And that is what we have to, like you said, unlearn. We have to
Hmm.
unlearn the fact that just because they gave their opinion and their opinion was strong, that doesn't mean
Yeah.
that's the truth.
Right. Right.
Doesn't mean that that's the truth. So I got another question. And y'all drop in the comments, make sure
Yeah.
let us know that you're here. What does the question was, what does being soft look like for you in this season? And so in this season, like right now, today, in September, we're closing out September. This is your season. What does being soft look like to you? Um, and I think another question is, how will you make spaces for the softer pieces of you? How will you make spaces? Like for me, I make space because I'm resting. I'm being at a place of peace. I move. I am still working, but I'm slowed down my pace because um, there are things that I need to hear right now in this season. And so I've slowed down a bit, but I'm still being productive, but I've definitely have, slowed down, but this is the season that I'm in. Now, I already
Right.
said, and I think that was the green light. Thank you, sir.
That's how
Um,
he go. I love
yeah.
it.
Just like finish out September, but go it's ready to time. It's time to go hard again. October, finishing out the fourth quarter strong. So that's just where I'm at, and that's just what I'm doing. But I've definitely slowed down. But those pieces I've allowed the rest. I've allowed those peaceful places. I've allowed. There was, for example, there will be a time where something came to me. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. I would have been relentless to make sure that I had the answer to that, if not by the end of the day or end of the week. Now there are things that's come to me. They're like, ooh, let's do that. Where I'm just like, yeah, okay, first quarter. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it right now, but I'll tap into it first quarter. So that's just my places of how I'm allowing um, the softer pieces to make space. Let's see. Christina says, this is hard for me being soft and getting out of my protective mode. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is protective mode. Like we always are in protective mode. I seen somewhere where um a young man said that uh like black women are not they can't get out of the protection mode, so to speak, because they just feel like they have to be constantly in that ain't me, that ain't what I said, that ain't what I was trying to say, that ain't what I was doing, or not coming off too aggressive, but just going and being, it's just being so much. And so to be able to take that space of not being protective, you still can be protective, but it's a different type of protection, I think. It's a different type of protection. It's a protecting the inner you versus the outer of what everybody may see or what they may think or what they think you should do. It's protecting the inner peace, the inner soul of you, the your organs, your body, because like if you're stressed out, of course, if you're stressed, then um it affects other parts of you. So I think it's just not so much of not being protective, but protecting the inner you. So love, we was talking about, Christina was saying it's hard for her being soft because of getting out of protection mode. And I was basically saying it's not so much of getting not being protective, but it's being more protective of the inner side, the inner parts of her, the peace, the less stress, the, you know, those things. Can't hear you, T. Hold on, y'all. Let's get this right. But thank you for sharing, Christina, because I totally understand that. I totally understand where you would think, well, I gotta be in protection mode. I gotta protect the house. I gotta protect the babies. I gotta protect this, that. But it's still, you can be in protection mode, but it just looks a little different, where it's a little bit more peaceful for you. Yeah, I heard you. I think I hear you now. Oh, you went back out. You went back out. But thank you for sharing so much. Thank you for sharing, Christina. Anybody else have any comments they would like to share? Be sure to drop it in the comments. As Coach T gets back on the line, but it is imperative. Like, I just feel like it is so important. It is so important um, to just be able to move. I mean, just even with our kids, like getting overwhelmed with our children, um, and making sure they're fine. Like, even with school being back in, making sure their grades is good, making sure all of this, but then still making sure that you are good. It's just like, um, yeah, I'm going to apply this pressure. It's on you to do what you need to do. These are your consequences if you don't do what you need to do. But I'm not going to worry about it. It's on you now. Um, I'm not going to sit here and try to pull up the slack for you and make sure you do this, this, and this. Because there's a time where they have to do their part. So while they're doing their part, you be, at a place of peace, relaxing, and all of that. So let me ask another question. When was the last time you felt safe enough to let your guard down? When was the last time you felt safe enough to let your guard down? Hey, lady. When was the last time you
Am
felt
I
safe
back?
enough? Are you back too? So I asked another question. I said, well, when was the last time you felt safe enough to let your guard down? I think, to be honest, I think the first time I felt safe enough, let me just put it, the first time I felt safe enough to let my guard down was when I started really identifying my needs and my wants, and giving it the worthiness of it. Like, my needs, my wants, um is important. I need for it to, this is important for me. Like when I took, like when it was just important. Like I knew who I was and I knew what I needed. And it was just
Yeah.
important. So then that's when I was able to like first initially let my guard down because I realized that certain things and certain people served me no good. So I was able to let it go. And if I let you go, I no longer need to guard myself because you're not in my space anymore. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. It helps you to like you said, let your guard down. And then I think when you're able to trust yourself to know, okay, this person is not for me, or this situation is not for me, or this job is not for me, and you follow through with it, it builds confidence in yourself and your decision making.
Right.
So you trust yourself enough to know, I can let my guard down with this person, I can let this person in, I can trust, I can trust myself even if I can't trust them, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That goes back to something I posted. And let me go find it. Let me go find it. Give me 1 second. About boundaries. Um, and a lot of times, um, so let me just read what I said about boundaries, okay? Boundaries. The boundaries is something that indicates a limit. Your personal boundaries are definitely important. And if you don't set boundaries for yourself, who will? But then I also said too many people are hurt when their boundaries are crossed. But honestly, you had a hand in that violation in the first place because you left your emotions gate open, your emotional gate open. And so the reason why I said you had a hand in it is because you must have to put something in place not to allow people to cross that boundary. You get what I'm saying? But you have to know that's a boundary that's needed in order to set that boundary. You have
But
to know that.
sometimes yeah, that's what I was about to say is like, but sometimes you don't necessarily know something is a boundary until it's been crossed. Ooh, I don't like the way that felt, you know.
Yeah,
All boundaries are not black and white. Some things are gray, but
they
then when you
definitely go.
get there, you like, nah, that ain't gonna work for me. Like,
They
never
definitely,
again.
they definitely are gray. You slid.
But you
You
gotta
be
make
like,
them
oh,
stuff
you
as black
slid
or
through.
white.
Oh, you slid through. Bet you won't do it again. Bet. I promise.
Mm-mm. And
Christina
that's
said,
why I feel.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I was gonna say that's why I feel like um, it's so much easier just to cut people off than to communicate and set a boundary. Like everybody don't have to be cut off, but it needs to be a conversation about the boundary that was crossed. And then if they do it
Yeah.
again, then
But what if they're not capable of the conversation?
that's for me. If they're not capable of having the conversation, I'm probably gonna have to just let you go and do your thing and love you
Yeah.
from afar because I don't want to be around someone who can't comprehend how their behavior impacts my life.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, at that point, it's a choice. Either you're gonna allow them to keep doing the things that they do because they don't understand or don't have the capacity for the conversation, and you be okay with them continuing to do that thing that you don't like, or you're gonna have to just be like, I love you, but not more than me.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
And I have had
Absolutely.
things or situations and friendships where I absolutely love this person or people or whoever. Like I still consider them family, but even family members. But I'm gonna have to love you from
From a distance.
afar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's it. Ain't no hard feelings.
That's it. That's all. Yeah,
I love you
too draining,
from
too
afar.
much. Yeah.
Yep.
That boundary can definitely be having you tight sometimes. Like you sitting there, okay, I'm not gonna say this. Like you have to sometimes
Ooh.
put yourself in a situation where I'm not gonna say this because I know what it's gonna cause. Type of thing. Why? Like you should be able to share how you feel, or just not even have to be around that person. So yeah.
I'll say this too, though, Jay. Like sometimes we have unrealistic boundaries because we're in protection mode. Some of these boundaries don't even make sense, Shawty. Like we over here, no new friends, no new friends. I ain't trying to date, waiting on the Lord. He hiding me. Like,
All of
but
that.
really, you just afraid. You're scared.
Yep.
You have to be willing to put yourself out there and relax some of those boundaries that just don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Like you want to get married, but you don't want to go nowhere but to work in church. Ain't nobody
Right.
at your job or in your church that you gonna see just gonna be like, let me wipe up. So you have to
Yeah.
relax those
Yeah.
boundaries. But they go back to your shirt though.
Sis, let it heal.
And that it takes time. I ain't lying. There's a lot of stuff that's still, like my aunt said, it's a process. Healing is a process. Girl,
So Latoya
Toya.
says, at this age, I feel like the conversation is not worth it. Why would you do something to me that you wouldn't want done to you? I feel like you should understand what a friend does or doesn't do, or maybe I feel that way because I let them slide too much.
So I feel you, Toya. That's my sister. Hey girl.
I feel too.
I feel you. But the things that they wouldn't want done, you wouldn't want done to you is the part that's difficult because everybody's standards are not the same. Somebody might be okay with something being that they've done being to you being done to them because they don't find it offensive.
Yeah.
So, because it's been plenty of times I said, Antonio, how would you feel? And he'd be like, I would feel fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you and have you ever been in a situation you'd be like, how would you feel? They'd be like, nah, that wouldn't bother me. I'm just like, you lying because we're in a situation.
right. Even with my cousin, like I got people that I'll call and I'll be like, girl, so and so did this. What you think? She'd be like, I think it was nothing wrong. I'd be like, are you sure?
Yeah.
She'd be like, no, you tripping.
But I feel
So
like at this point, like to be honest, at this point, if it is a genuine person or a person that deserves to be in your space, that should be matched. They should not. It should not be something where they would do something to you just like how if they know
because
you,
they should
they
know
should
you.
know. Yes,
That's
yes,
it. They should know you, but we can't say that they'll be cool with the thing or whatever
right,
because
right,
some
right.
people ain't wrap too tight.
Yeah, yeah. They
But
wouldn't be cool
definitely,
with
that
way
person
less.
should know
Mhm.
you enough to know Toya
Exactly.
doesn't like this, Nisha
Exactly.
doesn't like this, Jay ain't gonna go for that.
Yeah.
Like,
So at this point, I feel like nah,
mm-hmm,
no.
me
Um.
too.
Uh-huh. And then again, you're right, Toya. They may keep doing it because you have allowed them to slide. But here's the boundary: if we're gonna go into our soft season, and we're gonna be where we not gonna let anything or anyone tap into our peace or allow us
Yes.
to stress, then soft season may cause some elimination of some folk.
Soft season will cause a lot of eliminations because you cannot be soft if you can't be vulnerable.
Right,
And you can't be vulnerable around people that you don't
right,
trust. So you're gonna have to
right.
go on and who said it? Was it Martin? Snip snip. Going to cut them.
Venus said, in order to go there, you have to grow there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Get out of your comfort zone.
We always have to get out of our comfort zone. Like,
Absolutely.
ain't nothing good there. I have to tell myself that all the time. Ain't nothing good there, Nisha. Like,
Yeah.
the only thing that's good there is, like, the food, the ice cream, the wine, because that's all stuff when I'm in my feelings, comfort zone. Like, those are my things.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. I get it. But yeah, getting out of that comfort zone. It's like getting out of your comfort zone, but be in a zone of
Get out of your comfort zone, but be in a zone of, I want to say contentment, but not in like just settling for anything, but being okay during the process of
mhm,
where you are, of
mhm.
where you're going to,
Yeah.
of healing, of growing, whatever that of is for you, getting out of your comfort zone, but being okay in those moments. Because sometimes we're like, we trying to just run to success or run to, we want to
Right.
fly through the process.
Right.
But you
It's a
have to have
process.
that contentment in that middle part
Yep.
when you're waiting.
Hmm.
Not saying you're stagnant, but you just realize you're in the process,
In the
but you're
process.
content there.
But if you
You're not.
understand there's some things that still have to be shown to you in that process, then you wouldn't look at it as a place of not going. You're still going, but it's a different type of knowledge being brought to you, or you're evolving in a different way.
But I
If you
think
look at it. Hmm.
there's so many distractions and things that come at us all the time that make you want to rush the process.
Right.
Like all these BBLs. I want to
Girl,
eat right. I want to go lay down
I
and get my
promise
body
you.
done.
Promise you. Every time I see a picture of a BBL, my head go just like this. Like,
Like
no, I
all the
just not gonna do it.
successful people on Instagram and Facebook
Yeah.
want to just fly through the process, but we
Yeah.
can't. We have to just
It's
be
a
content
process.
through the process because it's
Yeah.
not instant,
Yeah.
except the BBL. That's instant.
But even it's a process, they still gotta recover. They're just doing it.
Honey, and I heard that recovery is something else.
That's hence why I look like this, and it's just like, nah.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie though, you got 360 girls. I'm gonna suck it all up from all the angles.
Right. Right.
You ain't gotta add nothing nowhere. You take
Right.
it.
Right. Like how we get here. But thank you guys for adding those comments. That is super insightful. Thank you for sharing. Let's see. Oh,
Hey,
hey,
Lynetta.
Lynetta. Hi.
Hey, cousin.
Welcome. Welcome.
Whew. Listen, and let me just put my disclaimer out. I'm not
Yep.
knocking anybody that went and got your body done
I ain't
because there
either.
are several things that I could choose to do and have considered doing. So I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that as an example of trying to rush through the
Yeah.
process. But
Yeah.
even when you get that done, it's still a process because you got to go get those massages
Yeah.
and
It's a process.
drink
Everything
all the
has its
water.
process. Everything
So
has its process. So ain't nobody saying that you need to just go from being the you that you are now into, if you're deciding, hey, I need to be a little softer, I need to be a
yeah.
little bit this. Nobody is saying you have to do it abruptly. Nobody's saying, because it is a process to even
Mm-hmm.
be able to tap into. So it's kind of like entering in and trying to allow it to soften those places that are hard. And how did we get here? We got there because there was some hurt somewhere. We got there because there was something that made you feel some type of way that caused you to be in a place of, this is how I have to be. But that's
Yeah.
not necessary. You came up with a solution at that moment, and then you adopted that solution and you kept it. But that doesn't mean that's
Mm-hmm.
how it has to be. You have to
Exactly.
figure out the way that gives you um, a, a resolve, but it allows you to be who you naturally is, not the one that you transitioned into because you was in that protective mode or whatever the place may be that you felt like you needed to. That's
Yeah,
not
it's
your
almost
forever
like
you.
you need like to go back to your default. You know how
Yeah.
like when something don't work right and you have to unplug it or like
Yeah.
hit that reset button.
Yeah.
That's what some of us have to do to get back to that soft place because we've had so many things happen. Like you really need to figure out what does it take? What does your reset look like?
Yep.
For me, my reset was going to therapy. My reset was learning to communicate better. My reset was setting boundaries. My reset was letting people go. My reset was letting good people in.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Mm-hmm.
been a huge part of me becoming who I am today.
Oh, that was big,
Yes,
sis.
you.
That was
You.
big, sis.
But I
Don't
had to be
don't start with
vulnerable
me.
enough to let you in.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
I've had other amazing women, you know,
Yeah.
that I've been able to let in.
I feel that though, because in order to, you have to be vulnerable. I feel
You
that because
do.
I've done that as well.
It
Like,
don't work. No relationship works if you're not vulnerable.
because once you put that boundary up, that take away your attachment to the feeling of it. You see what I'm saying? So if the boundary's up, then you just gonna get this robotic self of me that I am doing to protect the feeling.
Hey, girl. Hey. I'm good. How you doing?
How
That's
you doing?
good.
Real
Like
general, real general. Yeah, let's just go through
basic.
the
It's nothing of substance being discussed in those relationships where you can't be
no.
vulnerable. And for me, I don't have time for like look. I love a
Right,
good key and looking at TikToks and stuff, but I don't want to talk about that all the time. There's so much
right.
more to me than just a good laugh, and I want to be
Absolutely.
around women who empower me, who I can laugh with, but like, who challenge me to be better and to grow
Yeah,
and to heal and, do all the things,
yeah,
not just send me videos and talk
yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't
Or
really
you
have
got
too
that
many of their
girlfriend where she just
friendships
like,
no
oh, what
more.
did you do today? You just like, why did she ask me that? Why should I tell her that? Like, why? You know, type of thing. Like,
Do you really want to hear this list of everything I did today? Because I don't even want to talk about everything I did
right,
today.
girl, I'm just tired, girl.
Tired. And that's how I be with me. How you doing, girl? I'm tired, but let me
I'm
tell you what I'm
tired,
finna
tired of
do.
shit. I'm tired of shit too. But here I am. Here we
But you
are,
show up.
showing
You
up,
show up. Yeah.
showing up.
So you got to be able to show up and be yourself in your
Absolutely,
relationships.
absolutely. Venus said yes.
Yep.
Yes. So here's something that I want to take away. That's kind of what we've been talking about. It says, in the end, the only three things that matter is how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you.
Ooh, that last one is hard. Girl, we be holding on to the on. Like, it's
Yeah.
hard to let stuff and people go. It's hard to let your past go. It's hard to forgive. You know
It
what I'm
is.
saying? Like,
It is.
that's hard.
It is.
It really is hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we got to do it. Nobody is
Got to
exempt
do
from
it.
that work. And if you don't do that work, you're just gonna be a bitter, unhappy, nothing ever work out in your life. Somebody
I
like,
know. I know.
we got to do it.
I was around a young lady, and she has a beautiful energy about herself. She really do. But she definitely complains a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, God, who taught you this so early?
She do.
Because as she become a grown woman, like I'm just like, these excuses she creating now are going to be barriers for her as she's an adult.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
thing bothers me. I'm gonna have a
Yeah.
conversation with her because I wouldn't be me if I didn't. But oh,
I do not like to have repeated conversations about the same thing.
I,
If we're not working towards a solution,
mm, mm,
I don't want to keep talking about it
mm, mm, mm.
because it made me feel like
You're not listening.
you're not listening, and you really ain't trying to get
Mm-hmm,
over that thing, to come
mm-hmm,
through it, to figure it out, to do
mm-hmm,
better, whatever it is. Like
mm-hmm,
you are content, like truly content
mm-hmm,
with being there,
mm-hmm.
being stuck
Because
there.
even if, like, if we in a conversation and I had to repeat myself, but if you're asking questions that looks like you're trying to get some type of understanding so we can move forward, I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with that too.
But if
But
you
just
just
telling
repeat
that
what you
same
said,
story over and over and
yeah,
over, nah, sis.
yeah, no,
Nah, bruh.
it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for
Nah,
me.
cuz.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, it's not gonna
Nah,
work.
friend.
Yeah, that's a big pet peeve of mine too. Huge.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It's time to
I'm like,
flow.
okay, so what's the solution? Like,
Yeah,
we could talk
I
about
will.
I don't mind my friends coming to me to vent, you know, all of
Mm-hmm.
us need that. That's how we
Mm-hmm.
show we're vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, now what we gonna do about
Mm-hmm.
it?
Mm-hmm. Moving forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it. What are we gonna do
absolutely.
about it?
Absolutely. Well, I think that will bring our good talk tonight to a close about our soft girl season. But I will say that I am doing a webinar on Thursday that you guys can go to the website, a and we will definitely talk more about it because it's not just as simple as people think it is. It's not no to walking in my soft girl season and then yeah, today girl, I took an extra deep breath and you think you all the way in your soft girl season fully, like you have evolved in that thing. No, it's definitely a process, but we just have to find out what is those trigger places, and then how do you move forward? How do we move forward
Mm-hmm.
in entering that season, and just flowing in that season of being in that place, like it's strong, it's a strength to be in that season. So how do we move forward? But of course, as always, you can go to a and get your register. It is a free webinar. I think the next two we are doing the next two ladies who join, we are doing t-shirts for it, soft girl
Yay.
season. The next two
Can I
ladies,
sign up?
mhm, you
Can I get a
can.
t-shirt if I
You
sign up
can.
next?
Yes, you can. So the next two ladies who sign up will be
I'll
able
be
to get
back.
a you got will be able to get a free t-shirt. You wouldn't have to purchase a t-shirt. So that is something that amazing company Longevity Apparel is donating because they are
Oh, that's
committed
awesome.
to the movement. I love them. And so they are donating some shirts, but the next two ladies who register for this free webinar will be able to get a soft girl season t-shirt. They're really cute too. I love it. And then also you can purchase a shirt if you don't want to join a webinar but want to purchase a shirt. They are $25. But you go to a register there. And we're gonna have a little whoop de whoop on Thursday. That starts at 7 p.m. For that soft girl season webinar.
Yeah. That's great. Looking forward to that, Jay.
Mhm.
So this has been a really good, productive conversation.
It
So I
has.
know that the webinar is just going to be even
Mm.
more,
Oh yeah, we
phenomenal. This
going.
conversation
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah, we going in. We definitely going in. Um, but is there anything you would love to share that you've been working on? Love.
Working on. Well, you guys know my books are still available. Minding Your business book planner, and then also my 30 days to activate journal. I'm working on something for my birthday. I just want to have like kind of like girl talk where we hang out. It's going to be via Zoom, so I'm going to be dropping that. But I've asked a few people to come and join me, and
Awesome.
then um my newest service is actually helping people get their books out, helping you go through the process of completing your manuscript, as
Awesome.
well as helping you get it published. So I'm excited about being able to offer that service. And then just my general stuff. If you're ready to start your business, I'm your girl.
Yes, you are. Yes, you
I
are.
come through and I push hard. So you can go to my website, tpmgmtgroup.com, or contact at tpmgmtgroup.com, or inbox me, and that's fine also. But those are the things I have going on that
You
I can
said
talk
TPMGMT.
tgroup.com.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that website is at the bottom of the page. You guys, if y'all want
Thank
to
you,
get on
Jay.
that website.
Oh, one last thing. Like I
Yeah.
recently added Afterpay, and I have Sizzle, so you're able to break up your services and your products
Mhm.
into four payments without interest now. So that was
That is
something
the
that was
movement.
huge for me. Yeah.
That is definitely the movement. So there's no excuses of not being able to get the amazing services. Because I have Afterpay as well. So listen,
Yeah.
jump on it. If you want these services and you just like beating yourself up, like I can't afford it, but I really need it. We as the entrepreneurs that we are understand that,
Mm-hmm.
and we try to create these lanes where you still can get what you need with the investment, but it's not hitting you over the head. But listen,
Right.
we have to. The price is the price, but we make a way for you to make the payment um, that you need to. So definitely tap into that. TPMGMTgroup.com for all things Coach T. She got you. And also a womansexperience.com. For any up and coming events, we have the October 15th campfire and cocktails. It's going down. Listen, it's going down. It's going down, which is like
Mm-hmm.
basically almost a month away, but you want to make sure that you get your space. We're going to be in Goldsboro at Odom Farms, which is the whole is the whole scene by itself. It's a really nice place that they have different events too. So I'm super excited about that. And again, we have the uh, Soft Girl Season webinar that will be held Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I had to get in a routine of saying Eastern Standard Time because
Yes.
clearly,
You
um,
ain't live. You're not just on the East Coast no
just
more.
not on the East Coast. I'm here. I understand it now. I understand. I'm just not on the East Coast. I got it now.
Mm-mm.
I got it.
Yes.
Today was overwhelming day, and thank you, ladies, for sharing so much. You nailed it for me. Oh,
Awesome. Thank you.
awesome. That is awesome. But be sure to go to my website and sign up for the webinar. And then we can get some more things. But I am appreciative that although your day was overwhelming, it is ending on a positive note. I do. I'm sorry, it only say Facebook users, so that's why I'm not able to say your name. But I absolutely hope and pray that your day tomorrow is so much better than today. Know that once you go into tomorrow, today is over. We're not looking back at how today went, but we looking at the positive of what tomorrow can bring. So Tuesday, we're starting over a brand new day.
That's right.
No matter what the situations may be or come, know that we are going to only accept the positive. No matter what it looks like, we're only going to accept the positive and move forward in that day.
And they can start their day with you, Coach Jay, and your affirmations.
Absolutely.
Because that's a great way to start the day.
Yeah, honey, because I promise I ain't just doing it for y'all, I'm doing it for me too. Shoot. It is for us, I promise. I promise it is for us. All right. Is there, hold on, somebody else. Oh, somebody said good evening. Good evening to you.
Hey.
Thank you guys for joining tonight. Thank you so much. If you haven't shared, be sure to share us out before you leave so they can hit the replay. But I appreciate each one of you rocking with us tonight.
Yes.
You don't know, no matter how we may feel in our day, no matter how it may have looked, we love getting on here with you guys and having this genuine girl talk with you all, no matter, whether we know you or not. We absolutely love this because this is our safe space to be, shared with you guys as well. Leona said, yes, love those affirmations. I have the kids repeating them in them
That's
too.
Amazing. So good. They need them. Like,
okay, so let me just go ahead and share. That was the thing. That's why I was stunk because I was trying not to say it. But let me just go ahead and say I'm going to have a children's affirmation book coming out soon. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on. Children's affirmation.
Too much.
No. Celebrate with me, girl. Because I need to push. But that is definitely what I'm working on. But I love it. Thank you, Leona, for sharing that. I absolutely love that. That helps motivate and keep me going. Like it pushes me. So when I know that I have the society connected and there's a need, then I'm definitely going to keep pushing and keep going to make sure that we get what we need. And hey, China. Hey, Coach China. How you doing?
I know.
All right, you guys, we are going to get off here. We'll see you back next month. Again, we appreciate you guys for getting on. Know that we are absolutely rooting for you. Know that we are super proud of you. No matter what it looks like, we are proud of you because you are pushing through and you're making it through another minute, another hour, another day. And know that we absolutely love you. Like we just is genuine. Like you can't get two more genuine souls on this screen who genuinely care about, your well-being, that you are pushing through and being amazing and being your magical, authentic self. Like,
do we have that on the shirt yet?
It's coming. Don't you worry about it. It's coming.
Girl,
We're gonna get it.
Rainbows and butterflies.
I know. It's gonna give us all so much life. So much life. Oh, Coach Shana said she missed us. Yes, we miss you too,
girl. I love it. Like it gives me so much energy. I look forward to it. Like we feed so well off each other. This girl talk is like everything, and I can't wait to like it's the whole talk show and things. Like on the stage, and it's like the talk show. Like,
wait, what did I just agree to?
Yeah, a talk show, but whatever.
Y'all see how she do me? Y'all see how she do me? Y'all saw firsthand how she do me.
The view.
Yeah. We was just saying I love y'all, and here you go applying type suppression.
Sorry, not sorry. You already know what it is.
I know. Mine coming too. I'm gonna add some slick pressure to you too. Don't you worry about it.
Go ahead. It's cool.
All right,
iron sharpens iron though.
That part.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. We are going to say farewell for now. See you later until we meet again. We will see you really, really soon. But be sure to go to our website and just look around. That may be something that you didn't know was there that you possibly want to see. But make sure you sign up for the webinar and make sure if you are starting a business, you go see Coach T because she got you.
Come holler at me.
Okay.
Look, I won't even have to do what we say this kind of something. Come holler at me.
Holla. Good night, you guys. Good night.